Court is back in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, wearing of any head garments unless it's for religious purposes only. No chewing of any gum or reading of any material. When the judges ask you to turn your camera on, please make sure that you are properly dressed. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. It's afternoon now. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you. It is. Ready to proceed. Is there any particular order, Mr. Burton, that you'd like to go in?
No, Your Honor, we're just gonna plow through it if at all possible, whatever the court would allow.
Madam
This is the People versus Leonard Ball, ticket number SP 141-80671, no insurance. Ticket number SP 141-80672, 11 to 15 miles per hour. Ticket number SP 141-80673, no valid registration. Appearances for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363, on behalf of Mr. Ball. Sir, can you state your name only for the record, please?
Yes, Leonard Ball.
Thank you. Your Honor, there's been an offer made to Mr. Ball to amend his charge to limited access speeding 1 through 5 and dismiss the other charges. He would like to avail himself of that offer. He's been made aware of his rights, Your Honor, and he would like to avail himself of that offer. I apologize.
Okay, is that accurate, Mr. Ball?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you wish to avail yourself of the 0.1 to 5 limited access offer, correct?
That's correct.
All right. Stipulate to 4 corners of the ticket, Mr. Burton, on the factual basis.
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
Stipulate to probable cause on dismissals.
So stipulated. Thank you.
All right, so there's no need for me to do a factual basis. I will enter a plea of responsible for 1 to 5 limited access, 1 to 5 over limited access. The fee in that matter is going to be $125. Mr. Ball, can you pay that within the next 2 weeks?
Yes, ma'am. Can that be grouped with the other fines that I had?
Say that again.
Can that be grouped with the other fines I had, I believe, until May 9th to pay?
So the only thing about, well, you have until May 10th to pay this, and it doesn't matter how to pay it, or as long as you pay those by May 9th and this one by May 10th. The only thing with this one is that if you do not pay it by May 10th, it will go up in cost. I'm not quite sure about the other ones. I vaguely remember your other cases, vaguely. But if there were any other civil infractions, if you don't pay civil infractions within 2 weeks, they do go up statutorily.
Understood.
Okay, so you have until May 10th. If you don't pay it by May 10th, are you back in my courtroom? Are you saying that I have you back in the courtroom on May 9th if you don't pay other tickets?
Actually, I received some tickets in the when we spoke the last time. I received some additional tickets in the mail because we had to amend the one that was supposed to be amended previously, but they changed it to a yard waste ticket versus the failure to yield ticket. So I was going to question that when that date came about. I just received those notices in the mail, I believe, yesterday.
Were you expected to pay these? Because you're expected to pay before you see me again.
Exactly.
Right?
One ticket I was going to pay, the one ticket was I had the balance of $75 on. The other ticket was supposed to be reassessed, but I didn't get the dollar amount for that fine yet because it was still being amended, I guess, within the court.
Can you do me a favor and just call the clerk? Maybe at
the ticket he's referring to was 150. I remember him. The ticket was 150, sir. So okay. they amended your charge from the left the scene of an accident of property damage, and they amended it to fail to yield to a stationary waste vehicle. So that way you don't get points for that ticket. So it's $150, sir.
Okay, so that's okay. So $225 for that one and $125 for this one. Okay, not a problem.
Is that the only other fees he has? Are the $150 and then the $125 that I just assessed today?
He still owes $75 and he owes the $150 plus this $125.
So it's $350, I believe, total, $350 total.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So my suggestion to you, if you still have until May, the only thing is, I want to give you the return date of May 9th. If I've already given you a return date of May 9th, I don't want you to have to come in May 9th and May 10th. So the 125 will be due by May 9th. I'm going to shorten it by 1 day
That's fine.
so that we can just look at them all on May 9th. As long as you have them paid, you don't need to appear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if I may ask for Miss Laura Beverly, that's a state case and it's going to be dismissed for Madam Prosecutor.
Okay, this is the People versus Laura Beverly, ticket number SX 41560231, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363 on behalf of Miss Laura Beverly. Ma'am, can you come into camera, unmute yourself and state your name only for the record? Miss Laura Beverly. Miss Laura Beverly. Right, well, we can pass on that one, Your Honor.
No, we can't. Go ahead and dismiss this.
Oh, if I may, Your Honor, we respectfully ask to waive her presence, Your Honor?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Your Honor. With
Here
that,
she is.
oh, there you go.
Ms.
Miss-
Beverly, I don't know what took you so long to get to this phone, but we almost passed you up. Go
I don't
ahead.
know how to do that. I didn't know. I
Can you
don't know
state
about
your
all that.
name, Ms. Beverly, for us, please?
Laura Beverly.
Thank you so much, Ms. Beverly. Your Honor, after speaking with Madam Prosecutor, she has agreed to dismiss the charges against Ms. Beverly for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive due to the fact that she was not aware that the driver was unlicensed.
The court will adopt the people's recommendation to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ms. Beverly, make sure that you know who's driving your car. We kind of know our relatives, right? You have to be very careful in making sure that you are allowing your responsible relatives to drive your vehicle and not the irresponsible ones who are likely to have a suspended driver's license.
Okay. Thank
Have
you.
a good day. You have a good day,
Thank
ma'am.
you. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is the People versus Brenda Baldwin, ticket number SP 11692851, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363 on behalf of Ms. Brenda Baldwin. Ma'am, can you state your name only for the record, please?
Brenda Baldwin.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, Ms. Baldwin has been made an offer by the people to plead to the charge and have a 3-month delayed sentence attached, Your Honor. She would like to avail herself of that offer, and she's been made aware of her rights.
Okay, and you understood your rights, Ms. Baldwin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Okay, will you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, turning your attention to February 24th, 2021. Did you own a 2009 Chevy?
Yes.
Did you allow for someone to drive your 2009 Chevy?
Yes.
And did that person have a valid driver's license on the day that you let them drive?
No.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry. And they drove in the area. You may not be able to say that where they drove, but they were in the area in the city of Detroit. Is that correct?
They were in the city of Detroit. Yes.
Oh, satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Baldwin for allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. This fee, Ms. Baldwin, is going to be $200, and you know what? I'm just going to do $200, a $200 flat fee on that. And Mr. Brother Counselor, what was the delayed sentence? How many months?
It was 3 months, Your Honor.
Okay.
However, if the court would like to lessen that, of course, we would appreciate it for Ms. Baldwin's situation.
Ms. Baldwin, how soon would you be able to pay the $220?
I can pay it on the 3rd of May.
Okay, I can't cut it that short, but I am willing to entertain an early dismissal of 60 days. So June 26th, as long as you have it paid by June 26th, appear back here on the Zoom at 8:30. No contact with police between now and June 26th. No further tickets. Do not allow anyone else to drive your vehicle. Even if you don't have contact with police, you can't allow other people to drive your vehicle who may have contact with police as well, okay?
Okay,
If you return on June 26th without having any further contact with police, we'll dismiss your matter.
thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day. And that's $220 to be paid by then. Or 200, I gave you 200.
200,
Yes.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too also.
Mr. Rodney, may we remind you that you are in court, sir. There will be no smoking, please. Thank you. This is the People versus Nakia Bell, ticket number 227496311, allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Ticket number 227497311, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363 on behalf of Ms. Nakia Bell. Ma'am, can you state your name only for the record, please?
Naneka Bell.
Naneka Bell, I apologize. Your Honor, today's the date and time. The people have made an offer to Ms. Bell to plead to one of the charges with a 3-month delayed sentence, and the other would be dismissed currently. She has been made aware of her rights, and she'd like to avail herself of that offer.
Okay, is she on page 1?
Page 2.
I don't know why. Oh, I see it now. Thank you. Okay, and so, Ms. Bell, you had an opportunity to talk to your counsel and he advised you of your rights?
Correct.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
Turning your attention to October 30th, 2022, did you own a 2008 Kia?
Yes.
Oh, you can put your hand down, ma'am, I'm sorry. And did you allow for someone to drive your vehicle on that day, ma'am?
Yes.
And are you aware if they came in contact with Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes.
And they were driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did they have a valid driver's license at that time?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you.
Stipulates probable cause on dismissal?
So stipulated. Thank you.
Okay, so the court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea for the one charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The other charge will be dismissed without prejudice, and we will put this on a 3-month delayed sentence. That will be a July 26th return date at 8:30 a.m. The fee that you will need to pay before July 26th will be $200 fee. And as long as you have that paid and did not have any further contact with police on July 26th, I'll dismiss your matter.
Okay.
Okay,
you.
you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
This is the People versus Herbert Betts, ticket number SX41561231. Improper lane usage. Appearances for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363 on behalf of Mr. Betts. Sir, can you state your name only for the record, please?
Herbert Lee Betts.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, today's the date and time for a pretrial. The people have made an offer to amend his charge to blockading, which is a 0-point offense. He would like to avail himself of that offer, and he's been made aware of his rights.
Is that correct, Mr.? I'm sorry, I don't see him on my screen. Betts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And you understood your rights, is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right, and you stipulate the 4 corners of the ticket, Mr. Barton, on the factual basis, for the
Yes,
factual
Your Honor.
basis?
I'm sorry. Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
And were there other tickets to be dismissed
And the others were to be dismissed. Yes, Your Honor.
and stipulate the probable cause on the dismissals?
So stipulated again. Thank you.
The court will enter a responsible plea on your behalf, sir, for blockading, and the fee in that matter is gonna be $175. Can you pay that within the next 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay, so that's May 10th, 2023. If you don't have it paid by then, please appear back here on the Zoom at 8:30 that morning to see if we can give you more time to pay. But I will tell you that anytime after May 10th, the fee will go up.
Yes.
Okay, so you can ask for extra time to pay, but it will be more money that you'll have to pay at that time. You are free to go.
Thank you.
Have a
Yeah,
good day.
do the same. Bye.
This is the People versus Brandon Bay, ticket number SP 125970001. Driving while license is never inquired. Ticket number SP 125970002. Unregistered untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 125970003. No insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1316261. Unregistered untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 1316262. No insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363, on behalf of Brandon Bay. Sir, can you state your name only for the record, please?
Brandon Bay.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, today is the date and time for a pretrial. Mr. Bay has been made aware of his rights. There was an offer made to him for failure to display and limited access 1 through 5 speeding, and the rest would be dismissed. However, Mr. Bay would like to set a bench trial date for these charges, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Bay, you do not wish to avail yourself of the offer, is that correct?
What was the offer again? I'm sorry.
The offer was failure to display and limited access 1 through 5. And
But I don't understand the limited access. He didn't have a speeding ticket. Or unless we missed it on the docket.
Let me check. I apologize. That was given to me by Mr.
They're all misdemeanors, the ones that's on the docket for Brandon Bay.
1 second. That was given to me by brother prosecutor. Let me verify. Yeah. Nice. This is required. That is correct, Your Honor. I don't know why that is the case. Why would have gave that to me, or why I would have reiterated that. I know he gave him the failure to display and he said limited access. It might have been an error on the part of us getting the actual offer correct. However, my understanding is that we would still have to set a trial date for him anyway on this at this particular point in time.
Okay, Mr. Bay, you were advised of your rights. You understand that you have the option of having a trial before jury or a trial before myself as the trier of fact, and you're choosing to have a trial before me as the trier of fact. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so the court will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf and set this matter for trial on 5/25/23. So that's May 25th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. We will see you then, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're free to go. Thank you.
All right.
This is the People versus Rodney Broadnex, ticket number SP 128-76721, failed to secure load. Ticket number SP 128-76722, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 137-03921, unregistered untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 137-03922, improper plates. Ticket number SP 137-03923, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number 162871041, license purchase a firearm. Appearances for the record, please.
Please, this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363, on behalf of Mr. Ronnie Broadneck. Sir, can you unmute and state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Ronnie Broadnex.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, today's the date and time for pre-trial. The people have made an offer to, to amend the charges to improper plates. He would plead to 2 counts of improper plates, and all other charges would be dismissed. The state charge, as it relates to the license of the firearm, spoken with Madam Prosecutor Cole, and she agreed to dismiss per plea to city. So with that said, he would be pleading to the 2 improper plates, and all else would be dismissed, Your Honor. He's been made aware of his rights, and he'd like to offer.
Okay, Madam Clerk, I'm gonna do one plea as charged to the improper plate ticket that is written as improper plate. The other one you can choose, but I was gonna do the unregistered vehicle.
We can do the same one of that ticket. It's counts 2 and 3 and make the, I guess, right?
Okay. That'll make it easier for factual basis if you can send me the information for factual basis, please.
Right on it.
Mr. Bronax, you had an opportunity to talk to your attorney and he advised you of your rights.
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, they didn't.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes,
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty, sir?
yes,
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
yes,
You could put your hand down, turning your attention to August 30th, 2022. Were you driving a 1998 GMC?
yes,
Were you in the area of Wyoming and Oakman in the city of Detroit?
yes,
And did you come in contact with Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
yes, Your Honor, I did.
The vehicle that you were driving, did it have proper plates?
No, it did not.
And is it registration or proof of insurance on the same ticket, Madam Clerk? Count 2.
Count 3 is no insurance.
And did the vehicle have proper insurance, sir?
No,
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause on the dismissals.
So stipulated. Thank you.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea, guilty pleas for counts 2 and 3 for improper plates. Each of those will be a $200 fine for a total of $400. When will you be able to pay that, Mr. Brownett?
may I have 30 days?
Yes, you may. The other matters will be dismissed without prejudice. You will pay those by May 26th. If you don't pay it by May 26th, then you need to appear back on this same Zoom at 8:30 a.m. on that day. You
I
do?
understand.
Okay, have a good day.
And again, sorry about the smoking issue.
Oh, that was you that was smoking. I actually
Yeah,
couldn't see who it was.
I apologize again. I apologize. I was,
Thank you, sir.
yeah,
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
no problem.
Have a good day, sir.
You have a better one.
This is the People versus Lester Bates. I'm sorry, Lester Betts, ticket number SP 135-83061. Driving without a cycle license endorsement, I'm sorry. Ticket number SP 135-83062. Driving while license suspended. Appearances for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83360, on behalf of Mr. Lester Betts. Sir, can you state your name only for the record, please?
Yes, Lester Betts.
Thank you, sir. Your
Mr.
Honor,
Betts, can you turn your camera on?
sorry.
This phone has kind of got a defect to it. I could try. I don't want to hang up.
Oh, no, don't hang up. Just leave it alone.
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for Mr. Betts' trial. The officer did appear today on the record. I've spoken with brother prosecutor on that case. His recommendation was for a failure to display. Mr. Betts has been made aware of his right, and he would like to avail himself of that offer. So it's one charge will be amended to failure to display, and the other will be dismissed.
One count of failure to display, the other count is going to be dismissed without prejudice. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Betts, you had an opportunity to talk to your counsel and he explained your right.
Yes.
Did you understand your right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, Your Honor.
You're pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I swear or affirm, whichever one you prefer,
Okay, I swear
that the testimony I give today will be the truth and the entire truth.
the testimony that I give today will be the truth and the whole truth.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down, turning your attention to May 30th, 2022. Were you riding a 2009 Suzuki?
Yes, I don't have it anymore.
Were you in the area of Gunston and College in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
Did you come in contact with Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
yes,
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
no,
Satisfied, counselor?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause on dismissals.
So stipulated. Thank you.
All right, the court is also satisfied and will enter an amended plea to, or amended charge of failure to display for the driving while license suspended. We would dismiss the other count, driving without a cycle endorsement. And driving while license, for the failure to display, Mr. That the fee is gonna be $220. How soon would you be able to pay that, sir?
I'll need about at least 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm gonna give you until May 10th, 2023. If you don't have it paid by May 10th, you do need to appear back here on this same Zoom at 8:30 that morning.
Okay, well, that because I've been trying to get my license. Is that all my tickets?
That I cannot tell you.
That's all we have at this court right now, Mr. Betts. If you want to
Ma-
give a call to court and find out if you have any other tickets that are available, you can do so after court today.
Okay,
And those are not your only tickets, sir. You have quite a few tickets, so you need to come down to the court to get those handled, sir.
Sounds good. All right.
okay,
All right. Thank you, Mr. Betts.
But I just want to remind you that you have until May 10th to pay the ones that I just ordered for you to pay. You have until May 10th, and if you don't pay them, you need to appear back on the Zoom at 8:30.
okay, I understand.
Okay, have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Okay, this is the People versus Ronell Butler, ticket number SX 415604001. Wrong way on a one-way street. Appearances for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363, on behalf of Mr. Ronell Butler. Sir, can you state your name only for the record, please?
Ronell Butler.
Thank you, good sir. Your Honor, the people have made an offer to Mr. Butler to blockading, of which he would like to avail himself of the offer, and he has been made aware of his rights.
Is that correct, Mr. Butler? You know your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
You understood your rights?
Yes,
All right, and you wish to avail yourself of the blockading, the civil infraction of blockading,
yes,
is that correct? Okay, and you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket, Mr. Barton, on the factual basis, for a factual
Yes, Your
basis?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
Thank you, sir. The court will enter a responsible plea to blockading, issue a fine and fees of $175. Mr. Butler, how soon would you be able to pay that? Within the next 2 weeks?
yeah, I guess, yeah,
Well, which one is it, sir? Just let the judge.
yes.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
You-
She could give you less time.
I'm stressing you out, or you stressing me out,
I'm
Mr.
like,
Butler?
be careful with this answer, brother. Here we go. Let's stay positive because the judge is giving you an opportunity to get 2 weeks to pay it. It's due today. So we appreciate you, Your Honor. We'll start
Thank
that all over, Mr. Butler, right?
Yes,
There we
And
go.
okay, so if you don't pay it by May 10th, Mr. Butler, it will go up statutorily. I have nothing to do with that, so I'm not stressing you out. The state is stressing you out, or you're stressing yourself out by getting tickets. So pay it by May 10th, or the price is gonna go up, sir.
all right, thank you.
You do need to appear back on the Zoom at 8:30. If you do not pay it, just appear back on the Zoom and ask for more time.
All right,
Have a good day, sir.
you too.
Take it easy.
We have William Bryant still.
Yes, this is the People versus William Bryant. Ticket number SP 113000981. He has a total of 3 counts on this ticket. The first one is driving while license suspended. Count 2 is no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3 is improper plates. Ticket number SP 1130231, unregistered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 1144861. He has a total of 3 counts on this ticket as well. The first count is driving while license suspended. The second count is improper plates. Third count is unregistered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 11886401. A total of 3 counts as well. First count is unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2 is improper plates. Count 3 is no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 11886431. Driving while license is improper or invalid. Ticket number SP 122411791. Driving while license never inquired. Ticket number SP 122411792. Improper plates. Ticket number SP 123988511. Driving while license are improper or invalid. And ticket number SP 123988512. Violation of marijuana ordinance. Appearances for the record, please.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83360, on behalf of Mr. William Bryant. Sir, can you state your name only for the record, please?
William Bryant.
Thank you. Your Honor, today's the date and time for a pretrial. Mr. Bryant was given an immaculate offer where he would plead to failure to display, 2 counts of improper plates, and all of the other charges would be dismissed. Mr. Bryant has been made aware of his rights, and he'd like to avail himself of that offer, Your Honor.
Is that correct? Madam Clerk, we're gonna use the first ticket that you called off on all 3, but Madam, Mr. Bryant, is that correct? You had an opportunity to talk to your attorney and he advised you of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand those rights?
Somewhat, yes. Yeah.
What is it that you don't understand, Mr. Bryant?
I have one question for him. I was trying to let him know that I just spent like 57 days in the county jail. So I would have thought like the tickets would have got like time served or something.
Why would you have thought that, sir? When you hadn't even been, when these tickets haven't even been adjudicated, no one even knew about them.
I don't know. That's what I was asking.
Are you working currently?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I just got my job back.
Let me
last
go
week.
back to, I'm letting you take me off center here. Did you understand your rights though? Not
No.
did you agree to the, because we haven't even gotten to my ruling yet or what I'm going to assess in fees. Did you at least understand what your constitutional rights were, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I swear or affirm, whichever one you'd like to do,
Okay. I swear.
that the testimony I give today will be the truth and the entire truth.
Testimony I give today will be the truth and entire truth.
Okay. And now I'm going to turn your attention to October 29, 2020. Were you driving a 2009 Cadillac?
Yes, yes.
And were you in the area of West Chicago on Foyer in the city of Detroit?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And did you get pulled over or stopped by the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, ma'am.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No, ma'am.
And did the vehicle have proper plates on it at the time?
No, ma'am.
And did the vehicle have insurance on it at the time?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied to stipulate the probable cause on the dismissals?
So stipulated. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Bryant, the court is going to enter a guilty plea for the amended charge of failure to display on count 1. Counts 2 and 3 will be amended to improper plates and will enter a guilty plea on your behalf on those 2 charges as well. We will dismiss all of the remaining charges, which is quite a few. We'll dismiss those without prejudice. You had about 14 matters dismissed. You pled to the 3. You said you just started working?
Yeah, I just got my bag, my fault. I just got my job back last week.
And is that because you lost your job or stopped working due to the incarceration?
Correct.
What were you in jail for?
A case that came up from 2018, possession of methamphetamines, and I had a domestic violence.
Okay. Due to the fact that you did serve some time, not for these offenses, but you did have some time that you spent in jail, I'm going to reduce these tickets. I'm gonna reduce them to $150 each, which is actually below the statutory limit. And give you the time served on, although these are civil infractions, but we're gonna take into consideration that you've had time that you've served in the county jail. The total amount due is gonna be $450. I'm gonna have you make that due within the next 60 days. I think 60 days is appropriate. So if you pay, either have them paid or come back before me on June 26th at 8:30 a.m.
You say June 26th?
6, June 26th.
26, okay, no problem.
Okay.
June 26th.
If you don't
Okay,
have
no
them paid by June 26th, you're just gonna log back into this courtroom on this Zoom and ask for an extension. We'll talk about it at that time.
Cool, no problem.
Have a good day, sir.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.